Hey everybody, Dr. Leo Krawetz, Healthy Feet Podiatry. First of all, Michelle's gonna lower the camera a little. We don't want my bald spot in there. We don't want anyone making fun of it. No bald spot comments. It's not really bald. I'm actually thinking about taking a magic marker and marking it out so you can't see it anymore when I do these videos, but it'll be too hard to get out of my hair, so we're not gonna do that. Anyway, I got a patient here. This is interesting, and this is why I wanted to film it. I don't know what's under the eponychium, and I don't know what is under the cuticle. Cuticle and eponychium, same thing. It's the area under the nail back here. And the reason I say that is she's neuropathic. She can't feel much in her feet, and she's telling me that it hurts and she has an ingrown nail. She doesn't have the typical signs though. It's not really that puffy right here, but her pain is mainly right here at the cuticle, or what we call the eponychium. So we're gonna take that piece of the nail out. We're gonna see if anything's hiding under the cuticle. So let's see what we got here. So I already numbed her up, so we're gonna wrap this up now, and we're gonna put this on real tight. You can actually see how tight I do this. And this is to push the blood out of the toe. We already have some lidocaine with epinephrine in there. That's helpful to get the blood out. Now I'm gonna cut this back. I'm going to do this side. You're not having any pain up there, right?
Correct.
Miss Patient. We'll just call you Miss Patient. How's that? No names.
That's fine.
She's actually famous. A famous Tampa person. That's your famous. And your toe is about to be famous too.
Oh dear.
All right, here we go. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to go under the eponychium right off the bat and see. I'm going to free this up here. And I think you said you had a previous nail surgery here, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I don't feel much right now. And I'm going to go right under this. And what I'm looking for, I can see the edge of my, actually, you know what? It is going in a little bit. So we're going to see, this should be interesting to see. A little bit of some bleeding there, but that's pretty normal. Now we're going to take our English anvil and go underneath here and see if there's anything under it. So I'm going to take a little bit larger piece than what we see. So we're going to go right here. We're going to head laterally there. And this is where we'll find out if there's anything hiding under there. If we had a drum, this would be when we do the drum roll. So can we do a drum roll? Are you ready? Drum roll. Let's see if anything is hiding under the eponychium. I'm using a curve stat and I'm aiming the curve medially just in case something's there. And I'm trying to, by feel, see if I can grab onto anything else under there. So I clamp down. Drum roll, please. Nothing actually. It is not clamping much there. Boy, that is pretty sad. This is what was underneath. I might have to cry. This is so small. That's all I got so far. Let's see if there's something else under there. This is very odd because of the amount of pain that she's having. How painful was this for you on a scale of 1 to 10 if 10's the worst pain?
9.
Was it? Okay. So we're going to see if there's anything there. It's not really significant. And like I said, a little bit of a letdown. I'm actually grabbing onto this part right here to see if there's anything. See this right here? This is the scarring and kind of the callus that's formed on the side there. And the reason I grab is because I can actually, it demarcates itself, meaning it marks itself off the callus part where it has been cutting in. So it has been cutting into the side of the toe, but really not that bad. Now we're going to pull this over this way and see. Nothing. All right, I don't see much there. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a tissue nipper and see if I can get anything. Does it look more significant up there, Michelle? Do you see anything up there?
No.
Yeah. Are you impressed? You don't look impressed. You have a sad face. Michelle looks really sad.
I was hoping for more.
I feel like I've let everyone down in the room and everyone down on YouTube with this video because there's nothing to see. I might have to call the video "Nothing to See Under the Eponychium." or let down, ingrown nail let down.
Waited and then it got worse.
I know, really. Well, let's see. We'll have to see what happens here. I'm gonna put this chemical here. It's probably gonna help. There's something there, and I did get some thickened callous skin there, so there's obviously something jamming. I have a feeling, like you said when you first came in, your shoe is irritating it, and it's pushing up against that, and there's just enough nail there on the side, enough of a leading edge that it's being bothered. Because I'm in right now, I'm under the epinecium, which is the cuticle here, and I don't feel anything left there. It's burning it. I mean, it went down a little bit medially into the corner, but this is nothing. So, but the great thing is that there's the edge here, see this leading edge right here, isn't going to be digging in your skin anymore. So you've got a little gap there in between. When this heals in and moves over, it shouldn't bother anymore, even if you're in tighter shoes. So it'll be better. It's just nothing overly cool to see.
I'm so sorry to be such a disappointment.
I know. Yeah. You're a YouTube disappointment. I'm going to call this YouTube disappointment. No, I'm just kidding. You're not. Actually, they'll love this on YouTube, right? Anything where there's something supposed to be exciting and then it turns out not to be exciting. But they're probably scratching their heads right now going, okay, I don't get this yet. All right, we're pulling the matrix here. One more to go here. It's still the same procedure regardless. It's an ingrown nail procedure. But actually, you know what? It's funny. Can you see the little pieces on here and the stick? Mm-hmm. So that you kind of have to be careful with, because that's the kind of thing that can actually get stuck in the cuticle area and in the side of the nail, causing a problem. And I've seen that afterwards before on other people's procedures where they actually left either pieces of gauze got caught in there or pieces of cotton from the cotton tipped applicator. And one time I found the actual tip of the cotton tipped applicator underneath someone's epinecium from a previous nail surgery. And that's kind of, I thought I'd find something like that today, maybe something hiding under there, but there isn't. We can come up with a lot of scenarios what could have been hiding under there. All right, here we go. Let's clean that off. That looks pretty good. I'm going to sit that tissue out here. See if we can get this to look a little better here. From my vantage point, it doesn't look that pretty. Yeah, this is better now. This will all fill in right there. Okay. Let's look at this. We're going to look at this piece here. Okay. Focus in. This is all we got. This is a sad face. That's it. Little piece of nail. The patient's crying. You can hear the patient crying. This is what was digging in your cuticle. Not very impressive, is it? But it could be enough to cause pain. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this little piece of nail. We'll stare at it a while and see why it was so painful. We'll send it for analysis. Maybe we can send it to some special laboratory.
Frame it.
Yeah, we can frame it. Do you want to frame it? Yeah. Put it under the pillow, whatever. I don't know what we can do with this. But this is not impressive. I am not impressed. This is what was hiding under the epinecium. Not impressive at all. But what a great video this was, right? We'll see you for the next one. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. And if you don't, please don't unsubscribe because of this one. The next video will be much better. I promise.